Hi, I'm Alicia with Pennywell Events, a New Orleans-based wedding planning company. I wanted to stop and talk to you guys about a question that I've gotten a lot over the years in the wedding planning industry, and that is, why do I need a wedding planner anyway? I've got friends, I've got family, I've got my mom. Side note, please stop hiring your mom as your day of coordinator. She's exhausted. She wants to party with you. She wants to kick her shoes off and get out on that dance floor. She does not want to have to answer the thousands of questions that come up in a day. So stop hiring your mother. Just stop. So anyways, let's get into it and just talk about the things that a wedding planner does for you and answer that age-old question of, do I need a wedding planner? So for many couples, the idea of a wedding surrounded by love and support from family and friends is a dream. The reality of planning such an event is downright daunting. It's huge. And a lot of people don't really understand the absolute magnitude of what goes on in planning a wedding. So, wedding is typically the single biggest event party that you will ever plan in your life. Most of you have heard this. There are lots of moving parts and details and lots of questions. I had one bride right after COVID that said to me, I will answer all of the questions until my wedding day. My wedding day, I am not answering any questions. You can tell me what we're doing and we'll do that, but I am not answering any questions. And that was brilliant because she had answered questions for a year and a half. Pre-COVID, during COVID, post-COVID, she was exhausted. Stop asking her. So the problem with planning is it starts when you realize that the stress of planning is starting to affect your daily lives, your relationship. And don't let anyone fool you. Planning a wedding is stressful. When you consider the fact that you are balancing your daily life budget, your wedding budget, the expectations of friends, and now the merging of two families, it's enough to make anybody absolutely insane. That's where I come in, the wedding planner. Yay, I'm here! I come in with a set of tools and skills and give you a sense of relief and knowledge and backing of some really amazing quality vendors. I'm there to answer your random questions that are keeping you lying awake at night and reassure you that no, you are not insane, nor are you a bridezilla, which is a terribly ugly phrase. There are bridezillas, there are groomzillas, and none of them are true. It's just people who have had way too much stress and not enough help. I'm there to guide you in a steady pace to make sure that all of the details that are truly important to you are incorporated in your wedding day. That the vendors you want most, like the photographer you love on Instagram, or having a second line parade through the New Orleans French Quarter to celebrate your new marriage, are all things that not only can be done, but can also be done without you losing your mind in the process. In a way, I become your personal wedding Google for the questions you have and the vendors you need, because no one really has time to sift through 18 pages of caterers on Wedding Wire and The Knot and to read through every review for every single one to find the right vendor. I can help to guide you to the vendors that are not only in your budget, but also that are of quality and in the style that you want for your wedding. Some of my couples love the idea of their guests experiencing New Orleans cuisine, whereas other couples may want something more bohemian or fun and not so much worried about the historic foods, but what is fresh and innovative. So everybody has their own style, and finding the right vendors that go along with your style, your needs, and your budget, those are important vendors to find. So once I put together an easy to follow plan for getting your wedding vendors, making sure that you have everything that you want your wedding to be for you, as far as the couple, as far as your friends, and now your new larger family, then it's a matter of you actually getting to enjoy your day and let me kind of steer the ship. You work hard to make sure that your wedding is exactly what you want, with making decisions together for not just months, but sometimes years in order to pull off this giant plan of an event. So rather than you having to continue to do the work even on your wedding day, letting a wedding planner take care of the questions that come up on the wedding day, So I guess the question of why do I need a wedding planner anyway kind of becomes the answer that looks like, why don't you need a wedding planner? You deserve to have that personalized help and support. And then you and your fiance and your mothers can actually enjoy your engagement period, because the engagement is not just about wedding planning. It's also about taking that next step in your relationship, and you deserve to be able to enjoy it, to be able to go out and hold hands in public and smile at each other and not talk about weddings 24/7, because frankly, it's exhausting as a couple, as in your relationship, to only have one subject that you can talk about when you've talked about everything else under the sun for years leading up to that moment. Knowing that you have someone there for you working hard in the background to ensure that your wedding day is both memorable and fun, what could be better than that? So, if you have more wedding questions, if you have anything else you would like me to cover on this channel, please write in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys. And just so everybody knows, the last month or so before your wedding, yes, it is normal. It is absolutely normal to have wedding nightmares. I have had brides who have messaged me before the sun has even come up and said, I'm losing my mind. Am I going crazy? No. Your wedding is approaching. So all of those of you that are currently engaged in planning your wedding, if you need help, please let me know. I'm on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course here on YouTube. So I would love to put up some more videos to maybe help you, help your friends. Let me explain to them why they're not crazy and maybe help them along to have a better wedding day. So I hope to talk to you all soon, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, guys.